All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jaggy, and I'm here with my boy Vincent.
How's it going, everyone?
Sorry, we didn't get a countdown screen going because I was still setting stuff up. I'm gonna be hosting and casting, so a little bit of a dual threat there. I'll do my best to stream to host though. But right away, we got the lineups going. We got Jiro Jihad against Team Mega. It's going to be a pretty interesting match. Both teams with a lot to play for. Mega starting off 0-2 in the season, and Jiro Jihad are currently 1-1. So a win would be huge for either team. A win for Mega would mean that they're gonna like get a little bit of a boost right now because they're 0-2. If they lose this, they're likely gonna be struggling to make playoffs. JJ, they are gonna need whatever wins they can get because although they are a consistent side, they're not super dangerous every single week. So they're gonna need a win here to propel them. Starting off with Jiro Jihad, we have a lineup of Declan, Fire, Mac, Torp, and Zesty. So right away, when you look at this lineup, you think of the synergy that they have. They've been playing with each other for a while. The likes of Zesty and Fire have been around since season 10, and Torp as well has been around since season 10. Mac has joined since season 12. Declan has been around the clan for a while, but this is his first time playing for JJ in an actual season.
Definitely. And Team Mega, we have a lot of people from Apocalypse in this team. We do have some from UT as well, so it's kind of a mix and match. We got Jiren, who generally bags for Mega. He's pretty much their main bagger in league matches. Matt and Slide, who I'm pretty sure have played together in UT. Slide's more of a mid-pack player. He's been around for a very long time. Spade, also kind of a mid-packer. I know Camelot can run specific tracks and all around decent player.
He is gonna troll though, because this is troll.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting information. So
yeah,
that means in terms of lineups, I don't see the best amount of runner power that I normally would. I know Matt, I'm pretty sure he has experience staying up there, but for the most part, they're probably going to be relying a lot on trolls here. And
in terms of running for JJ, though, you obviously right away you see Mac. Mac was a season 12 MVP contender. He barely lost out to Mel. Back then he went by David Batke.
Yes.
But also we have some very underrated players in JJ too. You have Fire, who's not. He's been looked at more recently, but over the years throughout the seasons, he has not been looked at very much, and he's been putting up numbers in both formats as well.
I thought Fire took a hiatus for a while.
The thing about Fire is that like he will play for JJ and also for EM. Like he'll only play with the people he's really comfortable with. Other than that, he doesn't really play too much MKW. But Fire is very underrated. Like he can get up there, and he's also one of the better troll evaders in this match, and he also has a decent lag shield too, so that helps.
Yeah, so in trolling format, putting Jiren in there is kind of questionable. You know, he normally is Team Mega's bagger, so I want to see how he'll perform in this match.
Yeah, the thing about Jiren being in this lineup is that Edge is not around, and Fred was also AFK. Fred was supposed to play, but apparently he's AFK, so Jiren's gonna slide in for the running. Yeah, it's gonna be a real test for Jiren, especially in troll. I don't think I've seen Jiren play very many troll wars in running. I would also like to rewind a little bit to JJ. JJ actually had an interesting choice to make here. They're the home team, so they decided to pick troll. They had a decision based on whether they wanted Sui or troll, and they made a last-minute decision to go troll because they are actually a very confident troll side, and also exploiting Mega's lack of having Sammy. They do have Camelot too, though, who's also dangerous, but I do feel like JJ, they also pick troll because they realize that Mega aren't going to have the best Sui lineup, or the best lineup in general. If it were to pick Sui, obviously you'd see Jiren bagging, and so they would probably be a little stronger in that respect.
Was gonna say getting word here from Camelot himself that it is in fact Sui, so we'll see when the race starts.
I haven't checked the Discord in a bit, but Zesty did say like around like 10:40 or 1:40 Eastern time that it was gonna be Troll if they got the right lineup, but apparently it was a last-minute change.
I'm being yeah. There's at least 3 people that have told me it's suicide, so that makes more sense. They're probably gonna send Jiren back here, which means
they're gonna have Seek bagging then.
Interesting.
If Seek
so who
bags,
are they subbing out?
Let me check actually.
In Jiro Jihad, who so it's generally you said Seek that bags, correct?
Yeah.
Does anyone in the LU now have capability of going backwards?
Zesty can, but it's highly preferred that he doesn't because he's one of their strongest runners.
Right. Understandable.
But yeah, I think Seek is subbing for Declan. I haven't seen Declan around.
Cool. Once again, we are going to be seeing from Slide's point of view, so we're going to be seeing a lot of I assume mid-pack action. Slide loves trolling with megas and you know, killing people. So okay, so
it looks like Fire's not in. So Seek's gonna sub for Fire and Seek's gonna bag.
So just waiting on him pretty much.
Yeah.
She'll be on the road. I wanna bring up a point once again. A lot of these players, you know, in terms of synergy, a couple of them have. I'm pretty sure all of them have played for Apocalypse at one point. Maybe not Matt, but I think in general, in terms of synergy, like they've all played together for a while. Just
it's basically a mix.
I think
of two
JJ,
teams,
JJ and I kept wanting to say AP. JJ and Mega both played, so I think it'll be a pretty competitive match.
Yeah,
I don't see many.
With Mega, it's a combination of Apocalypse and UT. It's like some lineups can be a mix.
It's like a hybrid.
Yeah, exactly. But this is mainly AP. So the synergy is not going to be a question for Mega. It's just going to be a matter of, for this war, it's going to be a matter of who gets more of the shocks, I feel. Because shocks matter a lot more than other times. Because sometimes you have a team who's very shock reliant, and there's other times where you have a team that could work with the shock whether or not they have it. JJ, I feel, is a little more consistent in terms of dealing with the fact that they don't have shock. They're a little more persistent in that respect, but either way, I feel like shock is going to matter a lot in this war.
So I'd assume Mega's going to go for the Grumble pick, and any Mega war, as long as we're not top 3, Fly just loves going Grumble Volcano. That's like the go-to pick, so that seems like that's what they're going for here.
If you're going to have a match between 2 people on each team, I'd say the battle is going to be between Mac and Matt. Those are the 2 key runners for each team.
So starting off, Grumble Volcano, the Mega pick. So Slide here, I'd assume he's probably gonna just try to run, and then when everyone takes, you know, like Rock and respawn, he's gonna go for that box in a low position, but we'll see. Looks like someone gets backspin from the start.
But yeah, Snipes didn't come off there for Zesty. Maybe this last one will connect.
Probably just gonna hold the fib, just trying to scare JJ a little bit. That seems like what he's going for. And here's what I was talking about. Probably a lot of people are going to go for the cut. He will be able to get Shrooms in probably a high position here.
Only one of JJ take cut here. I assume 2 of Mega take it.
He gets that 4th place box. Triple Shrooms, maybe?
Maybe. We do see Mac actually making Rock.
2-3. And gets the Shroom. I don't know if Mega has the shock by now. They could do a lap 2 in early shock for Slide.
I don't
especially if
think
Matt has Shrooms in second.
Yeah, I'm not sure if a lap 2 would suffice here because the pack is really tight, and Mega are a lot of. They're 2-3, I believe, and also 6-7 or 7-8. I'm not sure. I think lap 2 would be a little too early in this scenario.
It's very dependent. They both do have Shrooms. We see Slide going for the Rock instead of the respawn. JJ fails it, and Mega top 2. Wow, wow, nice single Shroom.
In terms of bagging battle, JJ, it looks to me like Seek has shock. He's running away from Jiren, so this is going to be huge for JJ, especially because Mega are top 2 right now. But Slide with this Shroom in first, it looks to me like he's going to get it secured. He's either going to dodge the blue, or he's going to take cut. He's going to get first no matter what, I see.
If JJ does have shock, they could potentially target shock, but I guarantee they're not expecting the Shroom in first here. It's a very, very lucky pull. Going for the respawn here, and yeah, no shot coming in. Easy first for Slide. Now we gotta talk about the other positions. We see a lot of Mega up there. I saw one of JJ, so maybe shot coming in.
Shot's gonna happen right here, I'd say. There it is.
Comes. And it looks like I honestly don't know who dodged
2-3
there.
for JJ looks to me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
So I think all around pretty even race, especially if Mega got 1-4. Yeah, probably even race. Maybe a +2, +3 for either team, depending on the other spots.
Yeah, let me get this font going real quick. I gotta put the GP and race font real quick.
All right. But I think exactly the game plan I mentioned from the beginning. Slide just wanted to break away, get the shrooms after everyone takes cut, and get a little bit of a lead. But yeah, pretty even race all around. I think that's a
+1
+1
for Mega. Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Not sure what that text is doing. It's completely upside down.
I see that. So in general, they're gonna want to pick some kind of neutral track here. I know Mega.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Mega prefers. What did Mega prefer?
I
don't even know. It's gonna be probably RBC.
I don't think there are too many tracks that you could have that could work here, because 1-4 for Mega, 2-3 for JJ. 1-4 obviously you can go TF, but other than that, I don't think there are too many favorable tracks you can pick in terms of spots.
RBC coming out. Yep.
DDR, yeah. I know that Mega, well, the UT players at least, like Matt and Slide, are very, very capable of running DDR.
Oh, I love DDR. Great track. And it looks like the one odd out pick. It's always one guy that has to pick some random course. Gets played. Either way, it makes sense. It doesn't really matter in terms of spots. At this point, it just comes down to preference. So
it pretty much comes down to shock.
Yeah. So after lap 1 here, I'd assume the spots are definitely going to be scattered. So I really don't know what the game plan is.
I would assume he'd back this fit right away.
Yeah, I would if I were him, I would hold and trail it. Try to scare the other team, JJ behind him.
Yeah.
Especially with him on his tail. He tries to go for some cheeky back spam, but doesn't get it.
I'm surprised he didn't back that fib right away. As soon as he saw Mac right behind him, I think he should have backed that fib. But either way, he's still holding first.
Yeah. Interesting mushroom bounces here. Hal almost kills him. It looks like everyone's going to take gap, and looks like some from Team Mega failed. That's very surprising. JJ surrounding Slide here. This could be bad, yeah, especially if Mega doesn't have shock.
Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 5 for JJ.
You see the baggers going backwards, falling off.
Didn't get to catch who was actually winning it. I'll catch it in a second.
We'll see it here. No one has it so far. And Mega is winning it, so Jiren could very possibly pull the shock at this next set. And that would be good for Mega. They need it.
I'm surprised Slide didn't try to back spam around. There was a double back spam in the cave. I'm surprised he didn't back another green around the banana there. But looks to me like JJ top 2, top 3.
Top 3, but they could have been top 4. It looks like
Mega failed gap again.
Failed? So did JJ. Kind of a sloppy showing on Mushroom Gorge here. If Mega has shock, I'd assume it's going to come very soon. They're kind of slowly breaking away from JJ, so they need to do something in this mushroom section.
If Mega have shock, they should probably just use it right here.
Chain them into boxes. Here it is. Good play. Gonna get a box for Slide.
And Zesty does get TS'd, but that's pretty much it.
Blue Shell coming in. Spade, Slide gets the shroom, but TC'd off. Very unfortunate. And I think Spade took gap and got second from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a 1-3 for JJ. Unfortunate for them that they couldn't get a 1-3-4 top 3, because there was a TS on Zesty and there was a blue. Either way, though, good race for JJ.
I am shocked at how many people failed the gap jump.
Who's the blue line?
I don't know if it's
who's the blue line for Mega?
Blue line for Mega. Name.
That's like the only me name I don't know, actually.
What's the me name?
I would have to check once the scores come through. Hold on, let me get the scores real fast.
Is it just Mega with nothing else?
35. Yeah.
I can tell you right now. It is Camelot.
Camelot? Ooh.
It has to be, unless it's Mao.
Mao's not playing.
Yeah, Mao's muted in call. It's definitely Camelot.
Oh, I see. So yeah, Camelot failing gap twice. That really hindered Mega in the end.
That's what I was surprised. I saw JJ fail it too there, and I'm like, it's 2019. Can't be failing Gaff in 2019.
Right.
But track pick. What do you think is happening here?
For JJ, I would probably say they might go for a cannon track here. They might go for Maple Treeway. They might go for DKS. I know they are very, very confident in cannon tracks. So we'll see. I think Maple Treeway might be coming out here. And I don't think that's a bad idea either.
Slide going with the trademark
And
Desert Hills pick. When in
there
doubt.
is Maple Treeway.
Yeah.
Desert Hills.
I love how he just doesn't care. He just picks whatever he wants. He laughs about it. It's like, oh, track picks don't matter. Go Desert Hills. Kind of a meme pick, but.
And in this track, expect Mac to run. This is a huge track for Mac. Every time he plays this, he always usually is in a top 3 spot. So expect that from him.
I was gonna say third going up in the shortcut, probably gonna get a good item in a relatively high spot. So JJ looking like they can run this.
Yeah.
Triple reds in 8th for Slide. Definitely gonna want to use these to schlag the guy in front of him, but.
I believe that's Torp 2, the person in 7th. Got 6 now.
Yeah, Mega Bottom 2. We're going to see which bagger is in 10th here. Who can do the strat faster? It looks like Jiren is coming up. Maybe JJ failed a little bit behind. So, Jiren can reach that box. Maybe can pull it. I was going to say, Slide back in these reds. Kind of needs to get up there. It's nothing much is really going on. Just a lot of... just driving.
Looks to me like JJ are still occupying top 2 though. It doesn't look like they're gonna lose that anytime soon unless there's a blue and a lucky Bill pull here.
Lucky Bill. That either means that Jiren pulled it first set or that he can pull it first set.
Again, all the
way.
dodges. Are they gonna go for lap 2?
No, I think they thought that JJ had it. They did though.
Oh.
They dodged Camelot and Slide there. Slide's gonna have a Bill in a very, very high position. This is looking pretty promising.
Oh, I could definitely see Slide. Oh, he hits a Wiggler though.
I would have used the Bill. I would have trigger fingered it. He's in 3rd. It would have taken him all the way to 1st. He still has it though in 5th. Do we know if Mega is in 1st? If they're top 2 here?
I believe they are, yeah. And he does opt to use the Bill. Actually, not a bad idea because he was going on the straightaway. And there's Torp in 1st actually.
Yeah, tight straightaway, gonna build him. Torp in 1st takes Slide all the way up.
Yeah, he did build Declan, but not Zesty.
Ooh, green coming close. Doesn't want to get ricocheted there. And there it
And
is.
it does,
that
yes,
green.
in the end.
And the bounce. We don't know if Mega has shock. They will trigger finger it. Here it is. 2 shocks coming in for Mega. Absolutely dominating performance. But the Reds out of cannon.
Yes, Zesty. Yeah, Zesty dodging the cannon, and he ended up redding him there. I do believe Zesty's still not going to be able to catch first, though. But it's going to be a 2-3 for JJ, except Slide does trim up. It's going to be a very close race. I do think this will favor Mega a little bit if nothing else happens.
You mentioned earlier JJ being able to perform without having shock, and we're seeing it right here. Blue coming in for Zesty. I think Camelot did slow down there. Top 2.
He did,
Mega.
yeah, he did, because he wasn't first.
Now all that matters is the other spots. Are they going to get 4th? We see now JJ 3-4, so maybe not the best race they were hoping for.
It was a valiant effort from JJ, but Mega they did get the shocks, of course. They did lose 1 or 2 spots after the shock, but then that stop from Camelot was crucial. That was very good reaction time from him.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, because he was going on a boost panel anyway. There was no way he could have reacted fast enough to slow down there. Yeah, you mentioned JJ in the beginning. You said that even with shocks, they can still stay up there and potentially, kill the other team. And we saw it there. Even with the 2 shocks, it took another blue just to take JJ down there. So
and it was only a +5 race for Mega.
Negating the damage, definitely. Yeah, top 2-6. Not the best race they won, but still a winning race. We see, I think Mega's going to take the lead from that?
No.
Or it's
-2 it's a 3-point
overall.
deficit.
Okay.
And this is race 4 coming up?
Going into race 4.
Yep.
Top 2-6. I think Slide or Team Mega may stay with DDR. Kind of great spots for DDR. Top 2 can run. The bottom spots can get some type of shrooms.
Yeah, Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, Mega are top 2 in a couple of the mid-bottom spots. I think they could go with like a DDR or a KC in the scenario, and JJ could go with an RBC. And JJ does go with RBC.
So they picked RWS. That's because Camelot's in first, and he's very confident in his ability to run, starting first, especially when they're top 2. Doesn't look like they get it though.
Peach Garden is a bit of a wild card track though. Spots don't really matter too much in this track.
I think that's why JJ opted to pick. Or no, that was Mega.
That was Mega.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now the person who first burns out. Usually in tracks like this and also like Delfino, you want to have 2 people run and 2 people back, because if you only have 1 person run, you're gonna lose some frontal presence if they get hit.
A lot of wouldn't surprise me if they pulled triples in top 2 there. Both Spade and Matt took the cut, and I guarantee at least one of them has more shrooms. So
we might see some. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, we might see running in lap 2. That's had the same thing.
Yeah. We might also see some schlagging from Slide depending on what he pulls though, because he does like to do that. He is a team player.
Yes.
We'll see what he pulls here.
Pulls a shroom. This is actually potentially better than schlagging. He, you know, he'll be able to back this red and then shroom into cut.
Yeah.
Maybe give top 3 some sort of break. We're gonna be seeing the baggers. I think Jiren is in 9th, so
Yep.
looks like JJ is winning the bagging war here.
We'll see if anybody falls off. Nobody does. Looks
Matt
to me
definitely has another shroom in first.
Seek has it. He went all the way around and then went. He's going forward now, so Seek does have it.
Seek pulled shock, so even though Mega is 1-3 here with a potential shroom in first, we may see JJ dodge
And Pow
out.
Red coming in. It actually hits Torp before the Pow hits anyway. So top 2 coming in for Mega.
Now, I feel like Spade here, if he has an item, should be schlagging. I think he had shrooms or maybe he drafted, but
And we have seen
JJ is too close.
We have seen Seek juke Jiren multiple times already, so good work from Seek. He still has the shock. I assume shock would happen here.
Maybe they don't want to go for an obvious. JJ pulls a TC, and if they let that TC go, Mega may run away with this. Jiren hits the chain chomp, definitely had a bullet bill. Just confirms even more that JJ has it.
Well, the start,
Jiren
they missed the
dropping
start.
Wanted it for slide. I think they gave it to JJ.
Torp
and
picks
they
it up
figured-
and dodges.
I think it was an all-around good play from Mega, but slide missing or miscommunication, not knowing where it was. Chain chomp also getting in his way. We still see though, 2-3 for Mega. All, ooh, ugly back spam.
Oh,
Getting
that red is
redded.
killer.
Looks like slide power reds him too, so maybe negating the damage a little bit, but still a very rough race for
Yeah.
Mega and a great showing from JJ.
It could have been a top 3 for JJ, but Declan got redded. What happened? Here's what I saw. JJ did not have any dodges. That's why they were holding the shock. They didn't have any dodges. They were all mid spots to begin with. But Torp picking up that ground star that Mega failed to capitalize on, because Jiren did drop that. They ended up shocking right there and gave Torp first. And I think one other person might have dodged outside in a Mega.
I have a feeling there was I have a feeling that in the Mega call, there was just a miscommunication. Either too many people were talking, or the star just wasn't. They didn't know where it was, so that's why JJ was able to capitalize on it. So GP1, I think JJ did win that GP, maybe by a little over 10.
It was by 16. So
Okay.
not a huge win, but I'd say the scores are right, because JJ have been pretty resilient. Whenever they had shocks, they've been using them effectively, and whenever they didn't have shocks, they've been holding their own. Mega, I do think Mega are still playing okay. They're just doing a couple of things, like you said, that miscommunication in Peach Gardens as an example. They just need to work out those kinks a little bit, and they'll be all right.
Starting GP2
And
here.
also with mistakes like Camelot missing gap, they just need to fix those mistakes a little bit, and once they do, I think they'll hold their own.
Could be
JJ
the
though,
nerves getting to me. I don't know.
JJ are gonna look to keep this up.
So Mega is top 5 in the room. So maybe some kind of neutral pick. DDR would also be good. BC3 maybe. I know since I'm in Mega, I know a lot of the tracks they like to play, they like to pick. So
I would assume Mega would go for DDR here though.
yeah.
As for JJ, I think another RBC is going to come out for them, especially because they're mid spots. They can just get all the drafts.
Some of Mega is also picking Waluigi Stadium. I think that's a smarter pick than DDR because they have a lot of players that really like that track, just running it all around. Not even just Camelot. I think Spade likes that track a lot too. So see it get picked here. If they can hold this run in top 2, it would be ideal. Mega needs to break away here, not let them shroom ahead at the cut.
And this is keep in mind, this is Camelot's favorite track. So
Yeah,
if he gets up in, he's the last person you want to get up in first on this track.
And I think they picked it because he was starting in second. So we see kind of Slide failing the thing there. Doesn't want to bump Camelot. Goes for the snipe attempt, and yeah, Camelot's probably gonna go for the shroom. Never mind.
Did that green just go through the wall? That was a little bit weird.
2-3 for Mega. Zesty trying to break ahead, but yeah, we see Camelot go for the turn skip. He doesn't often fail that. JJ having a TC, triple reds. It wouldn't surprise me if Slide slows down here and tries to slow in a little bit. Gets one of Zesty kind of drifting all over the place.
Yeah, and Torp also gets hit in the process though. So despite Slide failing there, Mega are still occupying top 4 here. This is
and
not
we
good
see
for
Spade had reds, kind of accidentally killing his team there, but JJ getting a lot of TCs here, and it's kind of keeping them alive even though Mega's team killing. There goes the Mega. Speaking of Megas.
If you're JJ, you're probably going to have to do a lap 2 shock, but I don't think they have it, just based on the fact that Zesty didn't dodge.
We see who's going back here. Actually didn't get to see. But if they do, they would definitely probably do it on first. They would, trigger finger it on Camelot.
In this
He's not
case
far
now,
ahead.
Oh, Decken got hit. In this case now, since JJ are 3-4, if Decken can get up there a little bit, maybe they can go for TS on first lap 3 and just secure mid spots, because I don't think they're going to get a huge race here. So just do some damage control if they have it.
Top 2-4 coming in for Mega. We see Slide has a shroom. This could be a big race, especially if Mega securing
Seek fell
shock.
off though, so Mega has it.
Yeah, Mega has no reason to use this. Even though Slide gets redded, top 2 is always a winning race. Mac and a Mega abs crushing Slide there.
But Mega are still top 3, and they, I believe, have shock, so it looks to me like they're going to run away with this.
It would be foolish to target shock fourth. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just securing the top 3. We see, I think that was a little bit of team kill from JJ, and Slide gains 1 spot from it.
Yeah, it was a combination of Mega running up there pretty well, but JJ also getting TCs. They got a couple TCs within the first few laps, and they were unable to pass them off.
Kind of what I expected from that track pick. Like I said, a lot of them just love this track in general, and obviously Camelot is really good at running it. So
yeah. So, yeah, Mega getting the race they needed. At the very least, for JJ, they got that track out of the way. Top 3, though, for Mega. This is going to be huge for them. There's a
big race there.
Yeah, that was a plus 19 race.
So, Mega in the lead by 3 points, if math is correct. Very close war all around.
So, it's actually a plus 3 lead for Mega here. So, they did take the lead finally.
So going into the track picks, wouldn't surprise me if they picked Bowser Castle. It's a good track, top 3 track. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe Rainbow Road. Camelot really loves Rainbow Road when he's in first.
Especially because you have Zesty and JJ, and he is a Daisy. And, Zesty is Max their strongest runner. Zesty is easily up there as well. So if you can get Zesty off in Rainbow Road, JJ are gonna struggle.
TF questionable. Doesn't have 4th, but still top 3 is generally good.
Yeah, I know Mega are very confident with this track, even if they're not top 2-4, top or 1-4. They can still run this track effectively.
I would have gone for the safe Rainbow Road or BCW.
Delfino does come out though.
Yeah, top 3 is just so dominant on those tracks, but either way, didn't matter. Delfino. So Slide's gonna probably want to pull shrooms here. If Mega, one of them should slow down in 3rd while 2 of them run, because you don't want to give JJ that golden box, that 8th place box. But we'll see.
We only saw one person from Mega swerving and adjusting his line a little bit, but I don't think any of the JJ players got any drafts there, except for Declan.
All 3 of Mega slowing down, kind of not the best play there, but Slide pulling a star. If he can pull another one, gets the bill. He definitely is going to tell Jiren that. So maybe a potential shock for Mega.
Well, they don't have it yet. I mean, it's not 30. But now it's
Yeah.
going to be 30, and we'll see who's winning the bagging battle. Looks to me like it's Jiren.
Yeah, if Jiren touched that box, very likely he has shock at 30, which is a very, very lucky pull for just sliding all around the Mega team.
Mega are bottom 3, which doesn't mean very much in this track, but if JJ, we'll see what happens here. I think that might be, yeah, Jiren's still going back though. I'm surprised he's not like trying to chain boxes or anything.
Maybe my guess would be if he's still going back, maybe since Slide has build, they could have pulled it a 9th. Very likely.
Seek is running away. Yeah, it could be a possibility.
If I were Slide, I would have maybe or someone else who has a star, maybe try to bash it out of him. I see that a lot in Mega. We try to star the bagger.
But Jiren is actually going like the complete opposite way of Seek, so I think Jiren has it still.
JJ occupying top spots. I don't really know, even if either team has it, kind of don't know when they're going to use it.
Yeah, bottom 3 here for Mega. They're going to have to use it for set. Bottom 4 for Mega. They're going to have to use it right now if they have it.
Yeah, if they have it, they would use it, but kind of showing they don't. Matt might have shrooms in 5th. If he has double shrooms, it's kind of good. He can take double, but not looking like it. That build dropping him in an awful spot. TC for Mega, and JJ's looking to run away with this race.
And I think this is karma for Mega because JJ pulled all the TCs in RWS, and it looks to me like they've been pulling all the TCs this race, so it looks like it evens out. A blue comes in. This could be damage control, but I still see JJ getting a top 3 here. Top 4
definitely would have rather had shrooms. Spade coming in, unless he has some kind of shrooms, it probably won't matter. Slide getting a golden, maybe can salvage 5th if those greens hit.
Oh.
Got him there. Got 2 of them, and 3, 4. Everyone getting killed at line there.
So Spade sniped 1, random green another, but he got random green himself.
Hit himself.
Yeah.
I think it's still helped though. It's better than top 3. 3-5 is definitely a lot better than getting top 3.
Yeah, that was very good work from Spade there, just being aware of where he was at and where the other players were at, just getting those greens. Even if it risked hitting himself, he needed to do that. It was like a last-ditch effort sort of thing.
Spade kind of the playmaker of that race. 3, 4, 7, 8. Definitely negating the damage.
38.
Close GP overall too.
23. So yeah, JJ taking control again. They're only up 12 though. It's been about that, like for JJ. The average lead has been about 12 to 14 this whole war. So JJ getting right back on the horse after that last race, and we'll see what happens this one. I would assume they would pick BCW though. Usually when they are top spots, they tend to go for BCW, and they do run that pretty well. So expect that pick coming out for them.
The score is, okay, yeah, 189, 177, so JJ up by 12. Kind of a back and forth showing here.
DDR could work too, because they are top 2, and they are a lot of the mid to bottom spot, or mid spots. So I expect top 2 to run, and then mid spots to drop for items.
If I were Mega, I would just go for some kind of neutral pick.
Yeah.
Slide going again with the Desert Hills. Just kind of want to throw some dice on the table. Desert Hills is a big gamble, but it started off in Mega. Started off as kind of a meme pick, but after all the wars we played, it actually gets played a lot. So
yeah, the Desert Hills has been a dying breed for God knows how long, but Mega keeping it alive.
Yeah.
TC coming in. We'll see if he passes this off. Doesn't look to me like he will. Zesty with those triple greens as well. Doesn't get it off.
it's TC there, and gets redded. Mega only one up for Mega there. I think JJ occupying
And
a lot of
Torp
the middle
actually got
spots.
bombed there. So it looked to me like JJ was getting up there, but a couple of the Torp got redded and then bombed, so that's not going to be good for him. But he's probably going to be able to pull a dodge here.
Pretty sure Mega is in first. Slide maybe pulling shrooms here for the Ultra. Yep, triple shrooms. Probably going to just take the safe Ultra here.
And Seek is winning the bagging battle. It looks to me like he stopped, so he might... Yeah, I think he has shock. Yeah, Seek has shock.
Okay. Kind of an ugly Ultra from Slide, but doesn't matter. He wants a dodge anywhere. Well, he definitely wants a dodge if there's a shock in play. but Golden in 6th.
This is the best possible scenario for Slide here to pull a Golden here because JJ. Oh, he actually fails though.
Yeah.
Damn, because JJ were top spots. A Golden would have been nice for him to break those top spots, but it looks to me like JJ are going to run away with this. I think Torp might be holding something too, unless... No, he already got up there.
Especially if there's a shock in play, they're going to have to make some kind of prediction, Team Mega is. Either first set or maybe at the last set, especially if JJ's top spots. Once again, they have no need to use it.
And none of Mega take Ultra either, so this is not... I mean, Matt takes the triple Shroom Ultra, but it looks to me like it's still a 1-3-4-5 for JJ. Shock comes in.
Yep.
Torp was forced to use that Mega.
Yeah. Gets redded for it, but still dodging and getting just slaughtered all around by these bananas. Like, that dodge really didn't help him.
What happened to Torp, though? I'm surprised he didn't use... Oh, because here's what happened. He used the Mega, dodged, and then the red hit. I think he should have waited for the red to come.
Yes. Triple Shrooms for Slide. Very lucky Shrooms. Might even pass Mac here and get 4th place. And that looks like a top 2-4 for Mega.
I think, yeah, you know what? For Torp, I think that was just a split second. Like, he got a little nervous for a split second. He saw the red coming. He used the Mega and just called activate. Yeah, he should have waited until the red hit the Mega.
Very surprised. Very surprised. I thought JJ had some kind of top spot there. And that shock only dodged one person. So, kind of just... I mean, shock didn't do much for either team.
The shock itself was fine. The shock itself was fine because there was still like 1-3-4 and none of Mega dodged. But I think, and Mega got top 2 out of that. Top 2-4.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was freaking out about. I think I'm surprised they didn't do anything else with it. Maybe kind of a little bit of a 36. End of call from Torp. It would have worked out had the red not killed him.
Man, this war has been back and forth, and it's really entertaining.
There has not been a single match that I've casted where it is like I am not freaking out.
You are just the magic human being, because every time you cast, it's always been super close.
It is.
And super
no one's ever running away with it. Okay, so track pick. Top 2-4 for Mega. Wouldn't surprise me if they go for the TF now. If there is any time for it, it's now. 4th can draft
I
first.
would have to agree with you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sherbet
so TF 4th would be able to draft.
Sherbet Land's another JJ staple though. So both tracks, TF is a Mega staple. It does pick BC3 though. I'm surprised Zesty didn't go with the. Sorry, MC3. Yeah, I'm surprised Zesty didn't go with Sherbet Land because I know he loves that track as well. But MC3, not bad if you're JJ, especially since Mega are top 3 in this scenario.
Adidia is saying those scores are incorrect. Apparently, Mega is up by 2 points. 3 points.
Okay, by 2?
He said it was 215 to 212.
Got you.
Not confirmed though.
And this is race 4.
Race 4, GP2. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then JJ coming up right away with the shrooms. We'll see if Declan comes up with a snipe here, especially because. No, he doesn't have trail. Yeah, there it is. There's a snipe.
Yeah, surrounding Slide. It's bound to happen. And we have Zesty in first as a daisy on a daisy track. So shock is definitely going to be big here. We see, I don't know who is winning the bagging war, but 2 of them going backwards. One of the baggers stopping for
I like this from Mac. Yeah, he did stop. He has that red as well.
That was the laggiest TC pass I've ever seen in terms of getting to him. That was really weird.
Yeah, JJ are locking down top 3-6 here, and then pretty soon they're going to come up to Mac with the reds, too, to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, if I were him, I would slow down and just keep killing him. The top 4 breaking away. Doesn't seem to be a shock from Mega.
Seems to me like JJ might have it if no shock is happening here.
Golden coming up. Slide really wants a star. He needs to chain some kind of star. Here they go. All the dodges. Yep, definitely don't have it. They would have used it.
And he does get starred in the end. Even with this blue, JJ are still going to lock down top 2 or top 3 here.
Yeah, Jiren showing us they don't have it. Star, chaining boxes, and yeah, Mega just kind of getting killed that race. Just slagged all around.
From the looks of it, I think JJ, did Mega go all 3 run or just go 2 run to start?
I don't know. Apparently, I think it was a top 4 for JJ.
Yeah, JJ pulled all the shrooms. I think what happened with JJ is they went one or 2 run and then they had 2 bag and they all pulled shrooms and got up there. Didn't look like
baggers racing for 9th. Perfect race.
Here we go. The bagging battle commences.
Oh, that's kind of a rough rough race in terms
Top
of
two,
like.
4-5 though. That's
Okay.
huge for JJ.
Still, that's you got to think about their mental state after that. You know, they've been keeping it close, but that's a explosive race, and it's hard to come back from, especially when you only got 4 races left.
And I will say this, like I said before, JJ is very resilient, but in terms of mentality, they're also mentally resilient because every time I play with them, because I've been playing with them for a while. Every time they get a bad race, they always like, all right, let's go, keep going. And they're always focusing on the next race. They never dwell on past mistakes or past events. That's something that sets JJ apart from a lot of teams in the community. Mega here though, they've been playing okay. I don't think they've been playing bad. It's just that the bagging battle has been in favor of Seek, and like I said before, shock is gonna matter a lot in this war, and it has shown. So if Jiren can end up pulling the shocks eventually, I do think Mega are gonna bring it back, but I don't know if they're gonna eventually catch JJ, because JJ are, like I said, very, very good even without the shock. So we'll see what happens this last race, last GP.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why they're starting. Maybe they're.
Go ahead.
Pardon?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Serena though and EM. I want to say that was a very good win last time out.
See them starting the GP here. I'm trying to think of track picks for Mega. Really don't. I'm drawing a blank here. I know they're top 2-5 in the room.
KC, I think, is probably a good option for them because they are top 2 in a lot of mid spots.
They've played a lot of the tracks that they prefer, that they enjoy, but I'm still thinking about that MC3 showing. That was just all around. They kind of JJ crushing Mega there. No shock, getting JJ slagging them. It makes you think how Mega are feeling right now and how their call is going. Definitely don't want to tilt going into last GP. But
and yeah, this is a must win for Mega. They're gonna have to do something now, especially starting off 0-2. They had a decent showing against CS in week 1 where they just barely missed out. It was a very hard fought contest.
yes.
Week 2 they just weren't on their day. They didn't really show up against Mogi Mains. But they're gonna have to do something now. This is a win now situation for them.
Especially since they're 0-2 in this season right now. And like you said, JJ 1-1, so both teams really want this win. And it still is a pretty close war. I think it's maybe a 20-point lead for JJ right now, so anything can happen. Oh, it's a third.
And I'd like to apologize going back. It wasn't against Mogi Mains, it was against A7. So they lost to A7 week 2. But either way, they're gonna have to do something now.
Surprise Slide didn't swerve here. Doesn't want to get drafted, but doesn't look like they did anyway. JJ, get the triple green, swerving in the slide. Yep, killing one of his teammate there too.
Oh my god, all over.
Bottom 2 for Mega. We see both baggers going for the strat here. Let's see, kind of bumping each other around. None of them want to go for it, want to risk it.
Still a 2-3-4 coming in. Decent backspam attempt from Mac. Backspams in that staircase are lethal, but it didn't connect. Mega are first though, so Slide's gonna hold this for a while.
Both baggers doing the bagging
Zesty
strat.
takes first. Actually, Zesty took first, but he lost first, so this Mega might be hitting Mega. This blue might be hitting Mega, and it does.
There it is. Gets Camelot before the ramp. Still kind of bad. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there, but Slide gets another blue. Just chaining blues, nothing new. Looks like Mega is still in first because
no, Zesty's in first, and there's the blue.
Maybe trying to get him after boxes. Yep, there it is. Getting him, and Mega occupying a lot of middle spots.
Oh, a golden here is huge for Slide.
Very, very nice golden. Going to be chaining at grass, most likely. Establishing a lead. That's looking pretty promising for Mega so far. Now all we need to do is worry about the baggers.
I would say that was a good backspam there from Mac. That was a very... it was like an in-between tight and wide backspam.
One of the baggers is trying to go for it in ninth. Slide kind of failing, but still going to golden away.
Oh... He doesn't bump Mac off there. I'm not sure. He didn't hit the hedge intentionally, but him hitting the hedge made it so that he could try to bump Mac off, but didn't connect.
So I want to make a point here. Sick going backwards for the bagging strat, falling off, showing he doesn't have it. Jiren actually stopping at first set, so most likely Mega has shock right now, and they're 1-3 going into lap 3. So might see a grass shortcut shock or a little bit of an early shock.
I do think there are dodges on both ends. I think both teams have like a dodge each. So I think what might happen here is JJ might predict the shock at grass, but we're gonna see probably 2 people dodging for Mega. We'll see.
I think Mega here should just hold it since they're 1-3, and they should do a later shock. Not even necessarily a TS. They do go at grass though.
Matt does dodge.
See Matt dodging. One of JJ also, I think, dodging in a Mega. Mega Star coming in for Matt. Slide's proud of that one.
There was a shock prediction from JJ, as I said, but yeah, it would have been smart to hold the shock, but it looks to me the shock didn't really do like all that much. It didn't change the spots too much at all.
Yeah, and if Slide can do the rail here successfully, he has a shot at second for a top 2. And oh yeah.
Still a 1-3, yeah.
JJ getting all the spots behind, that actually might be a winning race for JJ.
Yeah, in that case, like you said before, I think it would have been smarter for Mega to hold the shock, especially since they were 1-3. I think they might have been like 5th too. They were holding a couple mid spots as well. So just let J, because the grass cut's predictable. Just let JJ use all their dodges and then use your dodges like last set or last few turns. Regardless though, it's gonna be a neutral race here.
1-3-5. That is a winning race. I didn't see
34.
Spade finish at all. I saw all of JJ, so I don't know where Spade was. Maybe I missed it. SXII is Spade, if it isn't obvious enough. So
281 to 268 plus 13 for JJ. Still very close. Like I said before, the average lead for JJ has been 12 to 14, and still, again, 13-point lead.
And
here
it seems
for JJ.
Mega always brings it back. It's been like once again very back and forth. So I don't see, with the pattern we've been seeing, I don't see JJ running away with this last GP. I think it's going to stay close and come down to last race. That would be my prediction.
Yeah. And I want to shout out Frozen. Thanks for bringing your raid along. 21 raiders. Hey, that's good. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
So I think we got about like 50 odd viewers now, like closer to 60.
So track pick for Slide. For all you new people just coming in, Mega is 135. Kind of a neutral pick. He randomizes the Star Cup. Gets
Not a bad RNG though. I mean,
yeah, honestly, we've seen a lot of the tracks for these kind of spots already been played, so doesn't surprise me.
And like I said before though, JJ JJ love cannon tracks, whether it's the skill cannon tracks like MT or the semi-luck tracks like Parkway. They love cannon tracks, and they have been doing well with the shocks, with the exception of RBC. So you never know. Maybe they'll get the shock here and they'll get a good race. We do see Torp getting redded, but he drops a Nana onto a Mega player. It's a little bit of an even trade-off.
You said Marie is who?
Declan.
You said it was Declan.
Yeah, Declan.
So Declan getting rid of his protection there, but doesn't look like it mattered. Slide did not have a second red. And gonna have to watch out for this barrage of back spam since Mega is 2-3.
I would assume that Declan's gonna hold his Nana until the bridge sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's a good backspam right there.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, when a player is trailing, they're forcing the other team to go wide no matter what. Because if you do go tight and you back, you're losing a lot of time. Still Mega 2-3. Second, Camelot takes cut.
That was good. That was good work from Slide though, because side reds right there are dangerous. So he kept like a really wide line to avoid getting side redded there.
Mega occupying a lot of middle spots here. Did we catch which bagger is winning the war?
I did not catch it. I was focusing on the pack. 3, 4, 5 coming in for Mega though. Did Zessie? No, Zessie's still in second.
Yeah. Sly getting triple reds. I was gonna say if they would let him pass, maybe he can get some reds on Zesty, but definitely expect a lap 3 shock here.
I expect him to back these reds on the bridge. Oh, Matt is there too, so it's gonna be a little tight here.
Doesn't want to kill Spade either. Yeah, letting him Camelot slowing down, letting him throw the reds. Good decision there. killing Zesty, so they might be doing you know, if JJ does want to do a cannon dodge, Slide is kind of in the middle, forcing
Just dodge
forcing
3-4.
himself a dodge.
Dodge 3-4. Right
Slide should have
about
slowed down there.
now. But no, Mega has it.
Okay, so maybe JJ actually slowing down to get in it with Mega, but a lot more kind of dodging the
That's
hole
what
in there,
Zesty did.
honestly.
Yeah, he slowed down with the cannon.
Banana tight, yep. Oh, we see JJ all up here. Unless Mega can pull some kind of blue or some kind of you know, power item, I really don't see them getting a strong race here.
It all depends on what Spade changed. I think it's all on Spade here, because if he changed shrooms, no, I changed greens.
Gonna probably be killing a few of them though. Sly gets a golden. I don't see this giving him too many spots, but yeah, hits the wall too, and instead of getting 4th, actually gets 7th from that.
Zesty lost his second though somehow. I think it might have been because a couple people passed him up, and he might have either gotten bumped or he got greened or something like that. But it looks to me like JJ still got 1st, but I think Mega might have sneaked a couple of top mid spots.
Once again, dude, very, very close pack. These races, I think all that Shock really did was just make it a cluster. I think that was kind of I don't want to say a dumb Shock from Mega, but I think they definitely could have used it better and not relied on cannon. 1, 3, 5, 6 for Mega. I'm surprised.
I'd have to disagree with you on that one though, because I'm not sure. Well, the thing is, I'm not sure what kind of dodges Mega had, but JJ were 1, 3, 4, and Zesty slowed down in cannon. So it was more on Zesty, the fact that he predicted it and he slowed down, more than Mega using a bad Shock. It wasn't a bad Shock.
I thought that JJ had 1st there. I'm very surprised that that Matt got 1st. I thought JJ had a top 2-4.
And that was a winning race for Mega, correct? I got 35 points. Okay.
Mega got a 1, 3, 5, 6 there. So going into the last 2 races, they're down 4. Mega is, so it's gonna be close. I think BCW is a good pick for Mega. They're occupying a lot of top spots, so as long as they can keep their lead, they should be able to run away with this BCW pick. But all right, starting on BCW here. Yeah, like I said,
sorry. Go ahead.
Mega's definitely just gonna want to keep their lead. Don't do anything risky in the beginning. JJ pulling a TC, so this is going to be bad, especially if they can't pull it with his teammates around, passing it back and forth. And yeah, because of that, able to pass it to Slide. That would have been really good had JJ gotten TC'd, but still, Mega in 1st, and it's only lap 1. You know, they're still, even though it's BCW, it's a running track, there's still shocks. There's still the glitch.
Jiro fell off.
Slide pulling a Bill in 8th there. This is going to be huge for whatever team is in 10th. Whoever touches that box right there
opts
is
to use it early, though. This track is hard to catch up in, but I still would have liked to have seen him hold that Bill. Because you never know. I think Jiren could have maybe pulled it, especially because he's winning the bagging battle.
Yeah, maybe Jiren pulled it, and Slide figured, I might as well just catch up and get, you know, and help us run. But
yeah, I still think it would have been best for him to hold that, though.
Jiren still going back to the mini-op. Yep, went forward. Definitely showing he has it. Mega has shock here, and 1, 3, 4 for them. Slide getting lucky triple shrooms, but barely avoiding that red there. Mega gonna want to keep their lead. If they do have shock, there's no need to use this. They are in very nice spots now.
And triple reds coming out here from Camelot too.
Opting to throw them at kind of a suboptimal place. You know, they're not gonna hit up that staircase.
Reds are very hard to connect in this track, though. I would have liked to have seen him maybe keep the reds just in case one of JJ players started shrooming up. That would have been the better option, I'd say, for Camelot.
Slide spamming shrooms here. I'm curious. That's what I was worried about, the TC. I was thinking maybe they were going to shock, and so he was using shrooms, but 4th place, you're bound to pull one if you keep spamming items.
I think he was trying to go for that typical UT slide luck and trying to pull that Mega, but
here comes the blue. Yeah, here comes the Mega, and it looks like all of a sudden this
there's
lead
shock.
Is
it would cancel the blue, but TS slide. And we got a shock prediction, I believe, coming in for...
It also TS Zesty, so I think it wasn't even that bad.
It's going to be really close, actually. I think Declan still might be in 1st or 2nd here.
Once again, shock making the pack super close. We don't really see much from Slide's POV. Gets the shrooms. JJ getting killed again, but also Spade. I think they may have killed each other.
Oh,
And
it's gonna be a 1-4-5 for Mega.
yeah, and if Spade can get 6, this will be close.
Matt comes up though.
Yeah.
So only 1-4-6. 1-4-6 gonna be an even race.
Wow. Like you said, that shock prediction from JJ made it very, very close. So
Yeah, and plus, I think it comes down to Slide not holding his bill. I think if he held his bill there, it would have been a much better race for Mega, especially because Jaren was winning the bagging battle. I'm not sure what Slide's intention was to use his bill.
I'm not disagreeing, but I think even if he used the bill, just the spamming of the shrooms in fourth, he had no reason to be using those. Yes, they had shock, but they were top spots anyway. He didn't need to risk that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one. So this is gonna come down to the wire again. Another cast which Vincent does. It's close. It's hecka close. All right, this is gonna be crazy.
I don't even know what kind of track they go for. They're
Again,
1-4. They could opt for TF.
Yeah, for those of you coming in not too long ago or who don't know the standings, JJ after two matches they have 3 points, and Mega only has they don't have 0. They have 0 actually. They don't have any points. They lost their first 2 matches. Actually, no, they have a bonus point. So 3 points versus 1 point. Mega are gonna have to win this if they want to have a chance of making playoffs. It's still early on in the season, but if you start off with only 1 or 2 points after 3 matches, it's gonna be really hard to climb back.
I hate these tracks. I'm just gonna go out and say it.
Nah, Sugarland's top 3.
What awful tracks to end it on. Come on.
Good track. Let's go.
So once again, shock gonna be really big here, and with the kind of shocks that Mega's been using, I'm scared for Mega. Starting off here, I really don't know the game plan. I'm so awful at this track. I don't even really, I don't know what I'm doing half the time on here. Slide pulling a lucky shroom. I guess running away in top 2, gets bumped off by Spade. I think rams him off the edge.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Ooh. I guess that gives opportunity for Slide to get some kind of power item. We see Jiren in 10th. Sick following up behind him, so if he touches that box at 30, maybe he could pull it. But Sick diving off. I think Sick had Bill there. Jiren going forward. I think Jiren, he either thinks that Sick had it, or he may have pulled it there. Yeah, definitely pulled it in 10th.
Yeah, in this track, this is one of the most shock reliant tracks in the game, especially with the speed advantage. Zesty does. Oh, is he gonna hit Mac? He does hit Mac, incidentally.
Yeah, Jiren very obviously has shock. I think Sick pulled on their bill, tried to troll him. So Mega top 3 here. This could be huge if they have the shock. They have no, like I keep saying it, but if they can run away with shock, JJ's forced to use their dodges and nothing will happen. Slide can just keep back spamming.
Yeah.
So I think that shock pull was really good. So as long as nothing crazy happens, as long as JJ isn't pulling a crazy amount of blues, or if Mega doesn't misplay by using some kind of
it's all on Declan's shoulders here. It depends on what items he gets. It depends on what he uses and what he does with those items.
Even if he does snipe Slide, Mega is still top 2, and all they gotta do is just not lose the race.
Mega might be holding blue. I don't see any blues coming off here. We do see Torp shrooming up. There's a blue coming in for JJ. So here we go. This is gonna be.
He wants to hit both of them. Matt being smart, they cancel shock. Very questionable play. JJ dodging, so does Camelot. I think overall it still helped Mega.
Oh, it's gonna look at the pack. It's so tight.
Slide getting a 6th place box. Triple shrooms. This is gonna be
Matt
huge.
got killed.
Slide is going to be able to shroom up here and occupy some kind of top spot.
I think Mega might.
Everyone's shrooming up.
Mega gonna get top 2 in the end. Declan coming in with a snipe attempt. He gets really bumped on the line. Mega got top 3.
Top 4 for Mega. I think. Unless it was a top 3.
Either way, if they got top 3 or top 4, Mega still clutched that out in the end. The question is if JJ got a bonus point though.
Wow.
Ooh, chaotic ending there.
Very chaotic ending.
Yeah,
and I wanna bring back to the point. I mentioned shock in the beginning, and Mega's questionable shocks this whole war. They've been kind of Jiren hasn't been pulling it as much, but that GP3 he kind of think it was 3-1 in shocks.
Yeah, they brought it back. Like
Kind
I
of killing
said,
him in that order. Yeah.
the shock
Top
matters
45,
a lot.
especially on that track.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
43, 376.
Mega really needed that win. 1 and 2 going into week 4.
They really brought it back. GP3, the shocks especially, they were using some questionable shocks. GP1 and 2. The Sherbet Land shock was slightly questionable too, but the other 2 shocks they used were effective, and Mega kind of outran JJ a little bit GP3, and that was the demise for JJ. Either way, valiant effort from JJ, and good showing on both ends. Despite the inconsistencies for Mega, they ended up finding a way to win.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, very close war all around.
Huge win for Mega.
Both teams showing some you know, good performances and some hiccups, but looks like Mega took it in the end.
But yeah, I would like to thank you guys again for coming along. Apologies for the inconsistencies in the score. I am not a very good stream host, but I was the only one that was available. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Vincent, for coming along with me last second.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Yeah, on behalf of MK Boards, we're out. See you guys next time.